Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Ann Merkel, if you don't already know me, and maybe we've never been on Zoom together, but here we are. Anyway, happy holiday season, or if you're watching this after the holiday season, I hope you're making a celebration wherever you are. Now you go, oh my gosh, she's one of those Pollyanna people with all the you-know-what that's been going on in the last couple of years. How can she be talking about celebrating? Well, that's what this and a series of other recordings that I'm going to be sending you are all about. I'm sending you love. I want us all to connect with love. And I want to share with you some really potent tools that will be a review for some of you and will definitely be new for some of you that you can employ right now to help yourself get out of this, quote, reality and get into your real essential self. Get into your spirit, get into the energetics around you and connect with other like-minded people and a community that is all about feeling better and letting go of anything that hinders us. So I brought my little friend, this wonderful amethyst crystal in the shape of a heart. And it's one of my meditation crystals. And I just wanted to send you love from my heart to your heart. Okay, so I just this morning was getting ready to have a busy day and to do some recordings like I'm doing right now. And I stood under a hot shower and I thought of one of my mentors. And that mentor was Barbara Marx Hubbard, who many of you may know was a wonderful futurist. She just died a few years ago. And she was mother of, I think, 5 people, but 5 children. But she was a big sister and a wonderful inspiration for thousands and thousands of people on the planet. And a very simple thing she shared once with a small group of us was how every morning in the shower, she'd stand under the wonderful, warm spout of water, the faucet, and she would do her standing meditation in a sense where she would bring in the light and she would feel the cleansing and she would let go of the things that didn't serve her. And she would imagine white light coming out of that shower head and going all through her and around her and cleaning her aura and just helping her to implant the intentions for the day and the mood for the day and the things she wanted to attract. You know, in law of attraction, it's all about focusing on the energies and the feelings of what we want in our life, not what's out there and what's on the news and the lies that are being told here and there and other people's perceptions and other people's fears and their opinions and all that stuff. But what we or you, each individual, really from the inside out feels, knows to be true, intends, hopes, and chooses for himself or herself. And so that is what Barbara Marx Hubbard shared with us that day, and I'll never forget that. And while I was in my shower warming up and just enjoying the feeling of this vital source of the water coming over me, I did just that. I set my intention, I cleared my aura, and I invite you all to try this in your own daily routines. It doesn't have to be first thing in the morning. It doesn't have to be every morning. But when you are in the shower, think of this and allow it to cleanse away everything that isn't you, that isn't beneficial, it isn't for your highest good and the highest good of all concerned. And then replace it with the things that you want. and you intend and you choose in your life. Okay, another thing that came to mind recently that I'd like to share with you is from another mentor that was very involved in the law of attraction. Her name is Eva, and I can't even remember her last name. I think she's been married since, and she channels an entity called Terra, but I knew her before she started channeling, and she was really into law of attraction and was a really good personal coach and teacher. And one of the things she taught us was kind of a game. Now, as humans, we have this tendency to get way ahead of ourselves. You know, we look at what seems to be reality because we can touch it and we can feel it and it's concrete and, you know, it's real. But is it really real? We know that we need to learn and trust that we really are divine beings that can create our reality. I went from the dark night of the soul myself and came out of the deep, dark pit of despair where I'd lost everything. I had no money. I was freshly divorced. I had left my wonderful, rich community. And the only reason I was out of money was that I left a wonderful, lucrative job. And then when I came back saying, oops, the move that I'd planned didn't work, they said, well, Anne, we've replaced all, you know, I was a corporate consultant. But anyway, that was another life. And I found myself with no income and lots of outgo because I couldn't sell a huge house that I owned. And so this deep, dark pit of going, well, where do I go? And when you go through the dark night of the soul, it's like the slate is cleared completely. And so I learned how to feel what my intentions were. I was choosing peace of mind because I'd been in great turmoil. And so I would sit every day and I would feel what peace of mind felt like. And I was very lonely and I wanted to love and I wanted to feel loved. And so that was the second feeling. And that was peace and love. And so I would feel the love coming to me and I'd feel it coming out of my heart chakra. And the third one that I chose was joy. I wanted to have fun again. I wanted to get out of this worry situation and this, oh my gosh, my life has collapsed, into, wow, life is great again. And yes, I can giggle and I can laugh and all that. And by focusing not on the thought or the concept, but getting in and sitting until I could actually feel what joy felt like, feel that love, feel that peace of mind. So you can choose anything that you choose to bring into your life. And after a while, your vibration will start getting used to how that feels. You know, anytime you think about it during the day, do it. And multiple times a day, just take it, just takes a couple seconds if you can really get into the feeling, not just think, oh, I'm thinking love, peace, joy. No, you have to sit and really feel it. And don't let yourself go until you do feel it. And that is something that I really changed my life. I attracted everything that I never would have dreamed of. There was no way I could have planned for it, but it was wonderful. So that is another exercise that I highly recommend. I mean, don't watch the news. Please don't watch the news. They're being paid to say what they say. You know, they're not reporting news, they're reporting what is on their script. So go, if you're looking for answers, if you're looking for what's really going on in the world, do your research. Don't use the major news networks. You won't get it there. You'll get scared to death, but you won't get what you're looking for there. Okay, so when you change your vibration to the things you choose, to the feelings you choose, to the vibrations you choose, then all this other stuff just is out there, and you can create a whole different life. So anyway, the game that Eva taught me years ago was a game of, as humans, we always kind of think of the worst case scenario. What if that happens? What if? What if? And she said, okay, instead of going to the worst case scenario, why don't you try the game with what is, and she called it the what is up game. So instead of going, oh, what if? You go, what if? And you think of the best thing that could happen. And you feel it. What if? And it's a way of changing and breaking those old neural pathways of worry, 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 and fear, false evidence appearing real, and getting into the same old, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? That only will make you sick. And if you're sick, then your immune system is vulnerable, and you don't want that. Okay, so it's our job, if you're watching this, you're in on this too. It's our job to raise the vibration, not only within our own bodies, but on the planet. And we can do this. And the more people doing it together, or, I mean, together is best, but even by yourself, you're bringing up hundreds of other people, thousands of other people as you bring yourself up. So play the what if up game, and just let your mind wander to really neat possibilities that could happen, that you would love to happen, that you would love to create, that you choose to create. And the creation exercise then is I choose. And that's what I used to say with I choose peace of mind. And I'd go there and then I'd say, I am filled with peace, and I'd really feel it. I choose love. So you can combine those things with the what is up game, what if up game. Okay, so these are just a few little tips. My videos that I'll be sending you through the end of the year and beyond are going to be short, because nobody wants long videos anymore. And so if I can give you a tidbit a day, that's my intention. So I hope you are well. I hope that you are looking for this kind of information and tools and reminders, because you know it inside of who you are. And if you'd like to be on a call with me to share something that you do regularly that you really think would help people, then let's set up an appointment and we can do a Zoom call together, and then I'll send that out to the group. So have a great rest of your day, and we will get together again soon. Bye for now.